What is up, guys? Back with another video. Man, I appreciate everybody that joined the Stocks Picks Club. Seriously, it's awesome to have you guys in there, and it's kind of cool to see that those stock picks actually are in the green. Well, I don't know when you guys bought them, but the ones I bought are in the green. I have no clue if this formula is going to work in the long run, but if you guys are interested, it's Joel Greenblatt's magic formula. It's from the book, The Little Book That Beats the Market. It's high earnings yield and a high return on capital. But you have to sell the stocks that are in the red before a year, and you have to sell the stocks that are in the green after a year for tax purposes. But you also need to make sure that you have a basket of 20 to 30 stocks. So you're going to see when you try to look up and filter these stocks and find them that it's hard to find them, actually, because there isn't that many undervalued stocks. Because the high earnings yield kind of shows you that it's undervalued, and the high return on capital shows you that they can make money with their money. But it's hard to find these. So I've only been able to find 3 that I like. So far we have 3 picks. We have one from August, which is killing it in my account compared to the rest of my account. It's up like 6 or 7% since I bought it. And then the other 2 that I added, one of them went up 6% today. But we added that for September. I did that video already. So 2 days ago I did it. But we have two more names for September. These are names you normally would. These are names I'd never even hold. Like I'd be like, no, I'm not buying this. Why would I buy this? But I'm not buying it for the name. I'm buying it for the fundamentals of the business. So apparently the formula is proven to outperform the market. Not in the short term, not in a 1-year period or 2-year period, but 3-year plus. I think what it is like Buffett says, like in the short term, the stock market's a voting machine, and in the long term, it's a weighing machine. I think it's like Mr. Market, you know, in the short term, he might be manic depressive drunk, and he says, this is worth nothing, sell it, it's garbage. And then over time, he sobers up, and eventually earnings and return on capital and the actual fundamentals are looked at, and he's sober, and he's like, I guess it's not so bad. It shouldn't be this undervalued, and it comes back to its intrinsic value or close to it. That's the hope, at least. So it's pretty fun. We'll see what happens. This is just another part of my portfolio, you know, just seeing what happens with this. And if it ends up being way better than my dividends, I just like dividends and cash flow, but if it ends up being better than just holding my dividend strategy, and I start to feel like I'm actually comfortable and we see actual reasonable returns that are more than the S&P 500 over the long term, I might just continue with this strategy, you know, and I might start to just put more money into it if I can find them. That's the issue, is it's hard to find them. Because Joel Greenblatt, he liked them to be in the United States, have a market cap of more than 100 million, have a high earnings yield over 20%, high return on capital over 20%. It's hard to find them. You have to tweak it a little. You might not find one that's over. Charlie Munger, like 18% return on capital. That was a number that he'd mentioned in the past when he said that a stock's not going to make much more than the underlying business does. Like if you had a company that can make 6% on it with its money, it's pretty rare that over the long term the stock's going to go up more than 6% for its annual rate of return. Do you know what I mean? If the underlying business doesn't even return that with its money. So you can see why the formula would work in theory. But I don't use just the formula. I also screen them with more of a Benjamin Graham, discounted cash flow below their intrinsic value, margin of safety. So all of the stocks I've gotten also meet that, which makes me feel more comfortable too. So we'll see what happens. But if you guys want to join the Stocks Picks Club, you can just click on the main channel and click join, or in the description of any video, there's a link. If you want to join, it helps support the channel. It's kind of fun too. We're all kind of like investing a little bit of our portfolio in the same thing. So it's kind of fun, like we just like do it all together. But I'm also making members only videos in there, and I'm going to do live streams. I haven't done the first live stream. I'm going to do it really soon, actually. A cool thing happened today in my email I thought was kind of wild, because you guys know I just created this YouTube. Check out that BMW. It's lowered. Looks awesome. See it? You guys know that I like black cars. You guys know that I created this YouTube channel kind of as like an experiment, almost like a joke, to be honest. I'm filming with my cell phone, driving around talking. I rarely even show myself, and I'm honestly don't even know what the heck I'm talking about half the time. Well, I got an invite from Alibaba co-creators, which is kind of cool. It's just like a Las Vegas. It says free hotel and free passes and 2 nights in Vegas. It says they're inviting a certain amount of creators from TikTok, YouTube, and something else, and Reddit or something like that. And it says Damon John's going to be there and a bunch of other people. I can't go. I've gotten invited with my e-commerce business to Google. I've gotten invited by Attentive to New York City, Google to New York City. Google's supposed to be September 27th, but I don't go to these things. I focus on the family, and I let the other people go do this stuff, and I just keep focusing on the family and the business. I don't got time for that. I really don't have time. I want to go. It's cool, but I don't have time. I just got to keep dialed in and just keep my head down and just keep on going. You know what I mean? If the invite gets really cool, like if it's like, oh, so-and-so's inviting you to the Lakers game or something, or to the Mavs game, like I'll be like, all right, I'm showing up. It's like, but take my kids with me. No, usually I really don't even care about going to a lot of these things. I wanted to go to this one specifically. It's September 4th and 5th. It's such short-term notice, dude. I just had a baby. You know what I mean? I got a lot going on. So, kids' sports and stuff, you know what I mean? But what I'm getting at is, I would like to go to this one because anyone can go to this, I think. I'm pretty sure you could probably pay and just go. It's like, might be like $100 or something. I don't know. Look it up. It's called Co-Create Alibaba. But it's a sourcing event. So you're going to meet suppliers and stuff. The email literally said, like, are you an influencer and you want a brand? Come meet all the top suppliers from blah, blah, blah. I would like to go actually for e-commerce related stuff, not even related to the YouTube channel. Just to meet like some suppliers and figure out. You could probably say, I want to make a brand of this. Can you guys supply me this and that? Meet a lot of people, you know, make relationships. Man, I was just reading the invite. Simu Liu, the Canadian actor, he's going to be there. Damon John, Everett Taylor, the CEO of Kickstarter, Rudy Maurer, and Lori from Shark Tank. It'd be kind of cool. What's up, guys? It's Saturday morning. It's 5 a.m. All right, it's the next day. I'm back on the streets, 6 a.m. What's new with everybody? I just did a live inside the Stocks Picks Club membership, but I saw 2 people popped in and then they bounced. They're like, why is this guy up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning driving around? If you want to get in there, though, subscribe, because I'm going to be doing lives a lot in there. I'm going to pop in all the time. But back to the Joel Greenblatt and the Magic Formula and the Stocks Club and the investing and all that. You know, he said in an interview not that long, I mean, it was years ago, but I had mentioned it before, like Buffett said in a Berkshire Hathaway meeting. Buffett said, you know, well, he didn't say this part, but Buffett, for example, he has 100 billion, 300 billion now he has to manage. So he has to buy 5 billion, 6, 10 billion. It's hard for him to find someone that's going to want, that he can sell that 10 billion to, and for more. You know what I mean? But he said in a Berkshire Hathaway meeting, he said if you gave him $1 million, he could find opportunities. There's a lot of opportunities. He says that he could probably make 50% a year on average, because right now he's only able to look at the top like 300 companies, you know, based on the market cap and the money that he has to invest and deploy. So there are opportunities out there. It's just that we're not buying with this Stocks Picks Club. We're not buying the indexes. We're looking for the cheapest stocks inside the indexes. But we can look as pretty much as small as possible. Just try to stay out of the penny stocks. I'm going to swing into this Porsche dealership real quick. There's a nice Panamera, dude. This thing is, every time I drive by, I see it. I'm like, this thing looks nice. It's blue, like alloy wheels. I just love like really silvery wheels, like my wheels. It's parked right there. It's parked right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's like a blue color. Thing's nice. That's the type of wheel finish I like that. Ooh, nobody's up here. Let's see if they got some 2025s in here, I guess. Yeah, look, they got an M2. They got a red M2. How much is that? Let's see what they got. I'm gonna hop out. That's one of those electric cans or macans. Jeez, there's a spider web. How's there a spider web right here? See how much this M2 costs. You got an M4. I like the M2. Dude, this is nice. This is like my son's car, but the modern version. It's red with the tan interior. I like the spec. That thing is nice. Oh, that's probably a fun car to drive. Man, this thing is clean. Wonder if it's sold. Pretty cool looking. What do they got over here? What do you guys think of the M2s? You like them? I heard they're fun to drive. They've got a, is that a Boxster or a 911? Carrera T 2025. Look at the wheels. It's got the newer wheels. Man, 2001 Carrera. That's nice. It's got the turbo twist wheels. Actually, it's funny. I said on a video I haven't posted yet, I said, oh, I know what I want. I want a white 997 Cabriolet with a blue navy top with white wheels. But I would want to put a body kit and lower it. I just think they look cool. That's a 996 though. T hybrid. Man, they're getting all hybrid now. They're getting all hybrid. What's this one? 2025. Regular 911. Turbo S. Oh, Spider RS. And like Golf or mezzanine blue. It's cool. And then you got, I look like a homeless guy up here, dude. I'm wearing pajamas. The police are probably driving by like, what is that guy doing over there? What is that back there? Is that a 2025 Turbo S? Looks like it is. I don't know. There's a Carrera with an aero kit. And then they've got a 997, dude. That's a 997 right there. What is that? I gotta see it from the side. That might be like a GT2 or something. Or maybe it's just a regular. Oh, it's a GTS. I can tell from the wheels. These Cayennes are nice. Yeah, it's a GTS. Oh, you can't really see it. That black one. I'm a window shopper. I'm just window shopping for fun. The window's foggy, but you can see the wheels. The GTS has the center lock wheels on the 997. It's a nice car. All right, let's get back in. Man, I appreciate you guys watching the channel. Seriously. Shout out to everybody that's been part of the channel. Really appreciate you guys. I'll see you on the next video.
Ooh. All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on, spill the tea, yeah. Ooh. All right. Woo. This is light work. Come on, spill the tea.